Greetings. Hello, Lions of District R, multiple District 36 R, and any other Lions that happen to be watching our presentation from the studios of the Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation. Welcome. In October of 2022, the foundation was invited to attend a District R Lions information seminar. And here's the presentation that was given that evening. We're always happy to visit with Lions clubs and share an update on our school vision screening program, which has been recognized as one of the most effective school vision screening programs anywhere in the United States. And somewhat, oh, by the way, I'm Doug Thompson. I'm the CEO of the Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation. And it's always a pleasure to communicate with Lions Club members. And I am probably preaching to the choir somewhat when I talk about the importance of vision screening and why it's important. To reiterate, though, it's easy to forget sometimes that learning is actually 80% visual. I mean, studies tell us that kids that do not have healthy vision tend to fall behind academically and have a harder time doing well in school, concentrating on what the teachers are saying, and literally seeing the words on the page in front of them. In fact, studies have shown that children that don't read at grade level, particularly third graders, not reading at grade level, tend to be as much as 13 times less likely to graduate from high school. And why that's really critically important here in Oregon is that we are lagging far behind the rest of the nation in high school graduation rate. In fact, being 48th in the country is, of course, something that needs to be addressed. So that in mind, we're really proud of the fact that we are screening a significant number of students in Oregon and referring them for comprehensive eye exams. And in most, if not many cases, kids are getting the eyeglasses that they need to perform better in school, to have higher self-esteem, and to literally see the world around them. I love this photo. That's Lion Bruce Schneeber of the South Salem Lions Club, a proud District R Lions Club, at a vision screening that took place at Liberty Elementary School in Salem a while back. The South Salem Lions and many other Lions clubs in District R do a great job of partnering with the Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation and getting into the schools to help identify students that have vision health issues. As you see here on the screen, our program is having a significant impact in terms of screening over 175,000 students this year. In fact, and I should introduce my colleague, Brenda Anderson, who is the technician for this presentation. Brenda, is it fair to say that we project at this point, and here we are right now in the fall of 2022, we anticipate screening perhaps as close to 200,000 students in Oregon schools this year?
You are absolutely correct, Doug. Thank you, everybody, for joining us and getting a chance to go through this presentation. But yes, we are looking at screening close to 200,000 students this year at over 500. I think it might even be over 600 different schools. Or not schools, it's already on the screen. Yeah. I see that now.
Yeah, and probably most importantly, the fact that, as the screen implies here, that around 15% of those students that will be screened will be referred as needing comprehensive eye exams. And that's actually a slight increase over the pre-COVID referral rate. And there's probably a number of factors that have led to that. Do you want to mention briefly, Brenda, what we perceive possibly has led to that increase in referral rate?
I sure can. So we've been talking with some people at Pacific University as we share some of our anonymous data, and they help us kind of analyze it. And we're looking at the impact of the pandemic and students sitting a bit closer to their screens or using more screens and a little bit less outside time and sports time. And that is having an impact on that referral rate.
Yeah, thanks. Now, one question that we do get asked from time to time is that, why is our Lions Club not able to volunteer at a screening event when another Lions Club might be able to? And so this is a good opportunity for us to explain that it varies by school district in terms of current policy of allowing outside adult volunteers for events like school vision screening. So many schools are allowing Lions in to assist with the trainings. Some school districts, again, here in the fall of 2022, still are not allowing outside volunteers in. So if your Lions Club is not aware of whether or not you can help participate as volunteers, contact us, and we're going to give you an email address at the end of the presentation that you can find out what the status is of your local school. So we're really thrilled that we're having a deep impact again. And let's go ahead and, Brendan, move along to the next slide. And we always enjoy introducing Lions Club members to our team of school vision screening coordinators. And as you can see here, they are all Lions Club members. We got a fun little video that is literally going to introduce you to the school vision screening team, and we'll give you a little bit of insight in terms of the impact that they will have in their parts of the state of Oregon. So Brendan, let's go ahead and play that video now.
I am incredibly passionate about this program and the fact that we helped so many. Last year we screened 175,000, I think, and it's really exciting to see our program growing.
We screen and are projected to screen over 14,500 plus kids this year.
And you get out and enjoy the area that we live in. We go from Crater Lake to the ocean, and they can see and enjoy all of those things.
I do school screenings in Albany, in Springfield, in Salem, Lebanon, and I love it.
This year, I'm excited that we'll be screening in my district somewhere close to 22,000 students. And we cover the Mid-Valley, Salem, down to Eugene, Springfield, out to the coast, Newport, and that area.
And I do the vision screenings in the Klamath Falls area, Klamath County. I will do about over 8,000 kids this year.
I screen predominantly in Northwest Oregon, but I do get to travel all over Oregon and meet with Lions and help kids in school. I will probably screen over 35,000 kids this year.
I screen the schools up and down the coast from Mapleton all the way down to Brookings and some inland schools. I'm scheduled to do about 11,000 students this year. So when we're out doing our screening, we are now using these wonderful spot cameras that are screening kids for 7 different things in just a matter of seconds. We can screen approximately 200 kids in an hour, and it's just very easy and fun to do, and the kids even like looking at the bright colored lights that come up.
I work for the Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation in the Portland area, screening this year about 19,000 kids in the areas around Portland and the kind of Tri-County area.
And I go to, in the Portland metro area, go to the coast, Salem School District, Beaverton, and Hillsborough, and also some of the smaller schools where we're identifying students who might fall through the cracks.
I work in the northeast part of Oregon, which is all spread out. The reason I got into vision screening was I like to help people, and especially kids.
We were #1 for screening the most children between July and December of 2021. This is all over the United States. How exciting is that? It's changing lives. If we can catch these problems early on, a child's whole school experience can be completely different.
We're looking forward to getting out and screening your district.
So I will tell you that I have seen that video before, but every time I see it, it just gives me great pride in knowing that not only are we having a really deep impact on children throughout Oregon, but the fact that our team is comprised, again, of Lions Club members throughout multiple District 36. So you've seen how we canvass the state of Oregon, utilizing, again, our team of Lions Club members statewide. Let's zero in for a moment, though, on District R, because this is a District R information seminar. And what we are projecting for this year is screening students in the area that you see here designated by the different pinpoints. And I want to take a moment to let you know who are doing these different screenings. So Brenda, thanks for bringing this great Google Maps up that you had there. Robert Springer, as introduced in the video, an East Albany Lion, is represented by the green pinpoints. Those are the screening events that Robert will do. You can see he's going to be very busy during this 22-23 screening year. His fellow East Albany Lions Club member, Deb Nelson, one of the newer members of our team, is designated by the dark blue pinpoints. Those are the events that Deb will be doing, and she's doing just a fantastic job as the newest member of our team. Another member of our team who's not a District R Lion, he's from Roseburg, is retired optometrist Dr. Steve Tronis, and his events are designated by the purple pinpoints there. Steve primarily works in the Douglas County area, but also travels up I-5 and will do some screenings in your District R this school year. Brad King primarily works out of our Portland office, and he will do events all over the state, and he will do a few events in District R as illustrated by those green pinpoints. Looks like Brad gets to go to the coast and heads up to McKinsey and the McKinsey Bridge area. Lucky Brad. Bert Diamond, past district governor, again, primarily focuses on the Portland northwest part of the state, but he will be doing some events in District R as seen by those red pinpoints. It looks like kind of in the Lane County area primarily. Then Donna Penny, another wonderful member of our team, is designated by the yellow pinpoints there on the Oregon coast, Florence down to Gardner Reedsport, and then inland a little bit, doing some events in Mapleton and Veneta. And then Kareth Vance, current district governor of District O, does have a couple of events in Salem, and she's happy to drive down I-5. And even as District O governor, I think she'll be pretty welcome in District R doing a few events also. So there's a quick overview of the screening events that will take place this school year in District R. And as past chair of the foundation, Phyllis Carlin, mentioned in the video, we were recently recognized as being #1 amongst Lions vision screening programs in the United States. And we wanted to share with you the top 10. These are the multiple districts that were recognized with these Lions KidSight USA See Clearly Awards. And we thought, heck, might as well even kind of show you some of the numbers. Now, do understand that the numbers shown here were during the 2021 calendar year, when COVID was still having a real impact in terms of schools being open or kids learning remotely. So that 88,000 number for multiple District 36 is a modest number compared to what we're going to do this year. But we wanted to share this with you. We're really proud of the fact that partnering with Lions clubs in District R and O and E and G, cumulatively, we have been recognized as the #1 Lions vision screening program in the United States. And as the old song implies, you ain't seen nothing yet, because as we mentioned, we really are confident we'll come pretty close to screening 200,000 students this year. And we're just very, very excited about that. And we thank you for your partnership with it. So what we'd like you to do is to feel free, if you have any questions about this program or any of the other programs at the Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation, go ahead and email us at info@olshf.org. And again, that's info@olshf.org. And we would love to hear your questions, and we will do our best to respond to them very quickly. You see some of the great District R partners that we have in these slides here. Rob and Debbie Bach are there in the upper left-hand corner. Donna Penny, left center. Lion Bruce Schneeber again of the South Salem Lions down in the lower right. I think that's Dale Bachman that's hidden. I'm only seeing myself there. Dale Bachman, I think, in the upper right. Lion Susan Fanner of the Eugene Downtown Lions. And then we have Skip from the Corvallis Lions down in the lower right. Just all great Lions representing District R. And again, Lion Bruce Schneeber there in the middle. Brenda, let's go ahead and advance to the next slide. And we have an invitation that we want to extend to all Lions throughout the multiple district, and particularly District R Lions, because this event is taking place in your territory. On May 3rd, we will be conducting our every other year, I guess our biannual Lions Day at the Capitol event. And this is a very important advocacy effort where Lions will convene in Salem. You'll be receiving invitations via email. Our board of trustees will be contacting Lions clubs in their area, inviting you to attend Lions Day at the Capitol. And those able to attend, we're going to encourage them to be there by 9 o'clock in the morning for an orientation on the bill that will be submitted and introduced in January of 2023 to sustain the funding necessary to keep these vision screenings happening. While we are so pleased that we're having a deep impact and screening so many kids, there are expenses associated with that. And the reason why we are able to screen so many kids is because a few years ago, there was a fund established through the Oregon Department of Education that means that schools don't have to budget for these screenings. The Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation doesn't have to budget for these screenings. Local Lions clubs don't have to pay a fee for these screenings to take place. As taxpayers here in Oregon, we're investing in the vision health of our students by getting this bill passed into law and sustaining the school vision screening fund. So again, if you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out to us. We will be providing you with information on how to attend. We will help schedule visits with state representatives, state senators, so that you can thank them for their past support and encourage them to, again, approve this bill. Oh, should mention, this is not a political issue. Both sides of the aisle have been supportive of this. It's more of an issue of, is the funding available? And revenue forecasts show that it shouldn't be heavy lifting to get this bill passed into law. That being said, we don't want to take anything for granted. And the more Lions we can get to communicate to their elected officials, encouraging them to support the legislation, the better. Can't give you a bill number yet, because as of the moment that we're recording this, a bill number has not been assigned yet, but as soon as that takes place, we'll make you aware of it. So thank you for saving the date, and we look forward to seeing you in Salem on May 3rd, 2023. Hey, another exciting opportunity to show your pride as a Lion is also coming up in the spring of 2023. And what we are encouraging Lions clubs to do is to plan some type of an activity to celebrate Lions KTP Days. And I am confident that many of you are familiar with Keep the Promise, recognizing the promise that Lions made to Helen Keller back in 1925. Here in Oregon, we're really proud to share with the world that everything we do in terms of helping people, whether it's with new eyeglasses or hearing aids or vision screening, is all about keeping that promise that was made to Helen Keller. A question for you is, hey, does your club already have all the members that you need? Do you already have all the money you need to help people? If the answer has been no to either one of those questions, we would encourage you to consider participating in Lions KTP Days. What we are hoping to do is to raise awareness of what Lions do here in Oregon through a series of activities in every part of the state that the foundation will help promote through print media, through television media, through radio stations, to raise more awareness of what your Lions Club is doing in your community and how they can help you keep the promise that was made to Helen Keller. I think the next slide has an image of a flyer that we can make available to you either by email, or we can email you this flyer that promotes ways to participate, whether or not a club wants to plan a service project or a special event fundraiser or an eyeglass sorting, a membership drive, or an activity or an event that you already are planning on doing. Ideally, in the month of June, we hope to promote statewide the series of activities that are taking place that, again, can raise awareness amongst the general public of the great work that Lions clubs do that help keep that promise that, again, was made to Helen Keller. And I think on the next slide here, we have just a little bit more information on Lions KTP Days that, again, will help us raise awareness, recruit new members, increase funding to your club, and ultimately help more Oregonians that are in need of sight and hearing services to receive them. Again, if you have any questions or you would like more information about Lions KTP Days, we encourage you to contact us at info@olshf.org. So with that, we are grateful for you to attending this virtual webinar. learning a little bit more about the school vision screening program, about Lions Day at the Capitol, which will be an important step in continuing the funding so that we can continue to screen more kids for vision health issues. And we also hope that you'll reach out and express interest in learning more about the 2023 Lions KTP Days. So again, I'm Doug. I'm the CEO of Your Oregon Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation. Brenda, thank you for helping make this presentation flow so seamlessly. And we look forward to visiting you in your community soon and hearing from you if you have any questions and interest in learning more about anything that you've seen today. So thanks so much. And we hope to see you soon. Thank you for helping us keep the promise.
Hello, everyone. This is a presentation sent out by Lions Club International Foundation. It's presented at the District R zone meeting in October. I'm going to go ahead and just briefly go through the slides. We'll put about 10 seconds on each slide and give you a chance to read through them. If you have any questions, go ahead and contact the meeting organizers. Thanks so much. There we go. That was the presentation from Lions Clubs International. If you have any questions, please contact your meeting organizers. I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you so much.